Stop, don't skip this. Because if you do one simple thing every day starting now, 2026 will not just be another year, it will be the year your entire life changes. Before I tell you what that one thing is, let me say this clearly. This is not motivation for one night. This is not hype for 1 week. This is a daily system that silently reshapes who you become. So if you're serious about making 2026 different, not just hoping, not just dreaming, then stay with me till the end. And if content like this helps you reset your mind and life, like this video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Now listen carefully. Every year, millions of people enter January with excitement. New goals, new promises, new plans, and by February, most of it is gone. Why? Because people try to change their future without changing their daily behavior. Here's the truth most people avoid. Your life in 2026 will be nothing more than the sum of what you do every single day starting now. Not what you plan, not what you wish, what you repeat. And the one thing that can change everything is this: a daily 10 to 15 minute commitment to intentional self-discipline and reflection. Simple, yes. Easy, no. Powerful, life-changing. Let me explain. Most people live on autopilot. They wake up, check their phone, react to the world, chase deadlines, deal with stress, scroll endlessly, sleep, repeat. Days blur into weeks. Weeks blur into years. That's how time disappears. But the people who transform their lives do one thing differently. They pause daily and take control of their direction. That pause is what changes everything. When you give yourself even 10 minutes a day to step out of chaos and intentionally work on your mind, habits, and focus, your brain starts rewiring itself. You stop drifting. You start steering. This daily practice becomes your anchor. Now imagine doing this every day for the rest of this year. And into 2026. That's not motivation, that's momentum. And momentum beats motivation every single time. Let's talk about what actually happens when you do this daily. First, your clarity improves. Right now, many people feel stuck not because they lack ability, but because their mind is crowded. Too many thoughts. Too many worries. Too many distractions. Daily reflection clears the noise. You begin to see patterns. You notice what's wasting your time. You recognize what's draining your energy. And clarity creates power. Second, your discipline strengthens. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself to suffer. It's about training your brain to keep promises to yourself. Every day you show up, even for 10 minutes, your brain learns. I can trust myself. That trust builds confidence. Confidence builds action. Action builds results. By the time 2026 arrives, you're no longer fighting yourself. You're aligned. Third, your emotional control increases. Most people are controlled by emotions, anger, fear, anxiety, laziness. But emotions lose power when you observe them daily instead of reacting blindly. Reflection creates emotional distance. Distance creates choice. Choice creates freedom. Instead of exploding, you pause. Instead of quitting, you adjust. Instead of panicking, you plan. That's maturity. And maturity changes lives. Now here's where things get serious. If you don't do this daily, nothing changes. Same habits. Same excuses. Same results. Different year. Same story. And I don't say that to scare you. I say it to wake you up. Because deep down, you already know this. You've promised yourself before. You've said next year will be different before. You felt motivated, and then life pulled you back. The difference this time is consistency over intensity. You don't need extreme workouts. You don't need perfect routines. You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. You need daily intention. Let me give you a simple structure you can follow every day. First 3 to 5 minutes. Silence or breathing. No phone, no noise. Just slow breathing. This resets your nervous system and clears mental clutter. Next 5 minutes. Reflection. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? What wasted my time or energy? What can I improve tomorrow? Last 5 minutes. Intentional action planning. One small task for tomorrow that moves your life forward. Just one. That's it. 15 minutes. Every day. Do you know how powerful that becomes over a year? 365 moments of self-awareness. 365 small course corrections. 365 chances to improve just 1%. That compounds into a completely different life. And here's something most people don't realize. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your systems. This daily practice becomes your system. Now imagine yourself at the end of 2026. You're calmer, more confident, more disciplined, more focused. Your body feels stronger because you're consistent. Your finances improve because you're intentional. Your relationships feel healthier because you communicate better. Not because of luck, because you showed up daily. And here's the hard truth. If you skip days, the habit dies. If you wait for motivation, it never comes. If you say, I'll start tomorrow, tomorrow becomes never. So you start now, not perfectly, not dramatically, but consistently. Before we continue, if this message is hitting you, like the video right now, it tells the algorithm this content matters, and it reminds you that this moment is important. And if you want guidance like this regularly, subscribe. Doing this daily doesn't just change your habits, it changes your identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who tries. You start seeing yourself as someone who does. That identity shift is everything, because once your identity changes, behavior follows naturally. You eat better because you respect yourself. You work harder because you believe in yourself. You rest properly because you value your energy. And identity is built through repeated action. One day won't change you, 100 days will. Now think about the people who inspire you. They didn't wake up one day successful. They stacked boring days of discipline. They showed up when no one was watching. They honored small promises. They stayed consistent when results were invisible. That's what this daily habit trains you to do. And let me be honest with you. Some days you won't feel like it. Some days you'll feel tired. Some days life will get messy. Those are the most important days to show up. Because discipline on hard days builds resilience. Resilience builds unstoppable momentum. If you can master showing up when it's uncomfortable, you can master anything. Now here's a question I want you to answer honestly in your mind. If nothing changes in your daily behavior, where will you realistically be in 2026? Same stress? Same frustration? Same regrets? Or do you want to look back and say, that's the year I took control? You don't need permission. You don't need approval. You need commitment. And commitment isn't loud. It's quiet. It's daily. It's private. That's why this works. As we come toward the end, I want you to remember this. Your future isn't built in January. It's built on ordinary days, today, tomorrow, next week. And the people who win are not more talented. They're more consistent. So, starting today, give yourself 10 to 15 minutes. Protect it like your future depends on it, because it does. And if you're serious about making 2026 the year everything changes, comment 2026 below. It's a small action, but it creates accountability. Before you leave, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with one person who needs a reset. Because sometimes one message at the right time is enough to change a life. Small daily actions create massive life shifts. Consistency beats intensity. And your best year is not ahead by accident, it's built on purpose. I'll see you in the next video.